Hey guys, it's Shannon. Welcome back to another Quick Tip Tuesday. So I get a lot of questions about what cut settings I use in my Silhouette Studio program for the different materials that I send through my screen or through my machine. And so today I just wanted to throw some of those numbers out there for you, just a quick reference if you are sort of fighting with your machine or you're still looking for those perfect settings. And before I get started with that, I just wanted to give a date in the current version of Silhouette Studio that I'm using, and it is May 26th, 2018, and the version of Silhouette Studio that I'm currently using is 4.1.442. And the reason I'm saying that is because it seems like every update that Silhouette sends out for the studio program, your cut settings sort of get adjusted a little bit. And I've actually had to adjust some of my settings since this last update even. A lot of times it doesn't change, but sometimes it can throw them off a little bit. Another thing I wanted to say before I get started too is that these settings have always worked for me, but that doesn't necessarily mean that they will work for you. So use these settings as a starting point and kind of adjust from there. So what I'm going to do first is just take you over here to the Send tab, which has all of the cut settings in it. And the tool that I use is the ratchet blade. Now I use a Silhouette Cameo 3, and it did come with this auto blade, but I've never been able to get it to work correctly. So I went back and I'm using the ratchet blade, and it seems to work just fine with me because I always have my blade set on 3. So it doesn't even matter what sort of material that I'm cutting, I always have my blade set at 3. And I'll show you the different settings for speed and force for the different materials that I use. And the first one is vinyl. So a lot of times I use Oracle 651, as a lot of people do. It's a great vinyl, and so that's why it's kind of most popular. So what I do, of course, I have my ratchet blade in there set on 3. And then I always have my speed turned up to 10, unless you are having a design that is very intricate or you have a very scripty type of font that is very thin in some areas. You may want to turn your speed down a little bit, but a lot of times I have mine set to 10, and then the force is what I change most often. So for Oracle vinyl, I always set mine up to 10. So settings for vinyl, blade at 3, speed at 10, and force at 10. Now I use the same exact settings for my stencil material, which is Oramask, and I cut my Oramask on these same settings. So 3 for the blade, speed at 10, and force at 10 as well. And then the last set of settings that I'm going to give you are for my contact paper stencils. I have a full tutorial on how to create contact paper stencils, which I will link in the description box below if you'd like to go check that video out after this. And for contact paper stencils, again, ratchet blade set on 3, speed at 10, and then I turn this force all the way down to 1. So now for all of your cut settings, if you're new to Silhouette at all, just to give you a finalization of these steps, once you have your cut settings set where you want them, then once you connect your Silhouette Cameo to your computer, your USB port, this will turn green and say connected. And once that is ready to go, you can send your design over to your Silhouette Cameo by clicking the send button. If you guys have any questions at all about these cut settings, or if you have questions about other materials that maybe I could help you with, leave those comments down below. Also, if you guys are interested in a Silhouette series, just basics of using some of the functions of Silhouette Studio, leave those comments down below too, or other questions you might have about Silhouette Studio. Maybe I'll do a full series on the program here. So please take a second to give this video a thumbs up. Also hit that subscribe button. I do DIY tutorials every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, as well as these bonus Quick Tip Tuesday videos that I throw in there every week. And hit the bell so you don't miss when my videos do go live. And thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye guys.